Hey everyone and welcome back. In today's video, we'll be discussing about the AWS License Manager. Now in enterprises, managing licenses can become quite a hassle. Now I can give you one real world use case where in one of the organizations that I have been working with, we had more than 80 AWS accounts, and it really becomes difficult because when you purchase a license, it is so easy to launch a new servers and you will not even know whether you are overcommitting to a specific license that you have brought for your organization. And during the audit time, if the organization which is auditing realizes that you are overusing your licenses, then that would lead to a huge fine. Now, typically speaking about licenses, it can be associated with various levels. Like you can have an operating system level license like Windows, Red Hat. You have a database level license like Oracle DB. You have Microsoft SQL for that. You can have application level licenses like SAP or even various third-party licenses. Now, typically discussing about the challenges which an enterprise might face, one thing that we already discussed that in cloud, we can launch new servers with just click of a button. And this really becomes the primary FASA for the overcommitting of various licenses. Now, the second important point is that license violation detected during the audit can lead to heavy penalties. And since if let's say your organization having more than 50 AWS accounts and each AWS accounts has so many regions, it really becomes difficult to track the license usage across multiple accounts. And this is the reason why the AWS License Manager service really helps here. Now, AWS License Manager is a service which allows us to manage licenses from wide variety of software vendors across AWS and on-premise. Now, great thing about License Manager is that we can enforce policies for licenses based on various factors like CPU sockets, and that will in turn control the number of EC2 instances that can be launched. So let's understand this with the demo, which will help us remember. So I'm in my AWS License Manager, and currently I have one license configuration name called as demo application, and the status is active. The license type, this is of type vCPU, and if you see over here, the license consumption status is 1 out of 1. So if I go into the dashboard, it basically tells you that you have one license configured and that one license is already consumed. And here it says that there is an enforcement which is done. That basically means that any EC2 instance that you try to launch, if it is part of the licensing configuration, then you will not be able to do it because you have already utilized 100% of your license consumption. So let's try it out. Let me go to the EC2 instance, and here I have one EC2 instance running. So this is one EC2 instance running. Now let's do one thing. Let's say that this is an AMI of some expensive software which our enterprises using and have purchased the license for. Now let's try to launch an instance from this AMI. I'll do a review and launch directly, and let me click on launch. Now while launching, you see it gives an error of launch fail, and it says that the license configuration and the license count limit has been exceeded. And this basically is a great feature because it allows you to enforce the licensing policies within your organization. Now, one great feature about License Manager is that you can integrate the SNS. You can also integrate AWS organization so that you can have a cross-account resource discovery, because it might happen that enterprise typically they have like more than 10 AWS accounts, like 50 or 100. And if so, then it really becomes difficult to go through the License Manager dashboard of each and every account. So with the help of cross-account resource discovery, it really becomes easier to track the license usage across your organization. So this is the high-level overview about the AWS License Manager. I hope this video has been informative for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.